Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy, and we back with Penny. Hey, this is a different kind of video than what I would normally do, but I want to give a shout out to a couple guys. I mean, one of them super popular, and the other one, he's just from my state, and he's growing very, very fast. I think they're Hardy Brothers here in Ohio. Hey, I be watching their videos, and I just want to give them a lot of credit and a lot of respect, because this is how, I mean, looking at their videos, that's how I learn a lot of my stuff. And Tractor Time with Tim, I watch a lot of his stuff. There's one other guy who I watch a lot of his videos as well. It's Good Works Tractor. I don't know his name, but I love his videos. Watching them is how I get hooked and how I get into all of this stuff. And a lot of y'all who be following me because of the tractor stuff that I do, what I'm saying is, hey, I love to share. So I'm saying, if I'm showing you something and you want to know where I'm getting my information from, I'm saying go over and check those guys out, because this video right here is going to be my best attempt at bringing y'all what they bring to me. So here it is. This is my kind of rendition of what they do, but in my way. So I mean, they bring you points of what they're going to talk about, and I never do that. And that's probably a reason why my videos end up the way that they are, because I don't do stuff like that. But I thought it was important, because people always say they think it's important that I tell them and show them what goes on with my tractor, with Penny. And I did this intentionally. I'm gonna be putting out some long videos about Penny. I hope that y'all like just seeing a tractor ride around, because that's what your boy about to be doing on a regular as soon as I learn how to work with Penny. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we just hit the first 20 hours with Penny. I'm at 20.5 right now. If y'all wanna see, let me show you. I'm at 20.5 hours right now. I'm gonna go over a couple things. These are the things I'm gonna be talking about. So in the first 20 hours, I got a flat tire. I got a flat tire on this side of the tractor, and I just went ahead and plugged it myself. Now, I want to explain. I'm a person who has experience with tools and things like that, but I do not have all the tools that are required for this. So I spent a lot of time. I've been spending a lot. Look, it's been very expensive owning this in the very beginning. And what I'm saying is, I understood that before I bought it. So I'm not trying to make any of this stuff downplay, but what I'm saying is, well, let's just get into this video and I'm gonna do it the right way. I had a flat tire. I went ahead and fixed the tire on my own. That frustrated me because I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to, but a couple of my subscribers told me that it would be fine, and that's why I love doing my morning walks, because a lot of people give me pointers, and that helped me, because I don't know anybody except for the guys here. Once again, this is where Penny was purchased. Hey, they treated me good. I give them a lot of respect and much credit. They don't give me anything but good deals every time I go. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, they're not sponsoring me. They just give me information, and that's sponsor enough. I appreciate that, and so I give them credit for it. One day, and I'm gonna get to this when it comes to the tools, but one day I was trying to get something done, and I got so frustrated, I was unable to finish, and I had to go to work. So I forgot, and I left my lights on. And when I left my lights on, it killed my battery. And I didn't know it killed my battery. I actually left Penny out overnight, the first time I ever did it, because I had to run to work. And when I came back from work, or actually I think it was the next day, the battery was dead. I went and bought a battery charger, and here it is. This is the battery charger that I ended up getting, and it makes sure that it keeps it always at 12 volts. And so what I do is I always keep the battery charger hooked up to my battery, so my battery is always being tended to, so I don't have any problem starting Penny. And what I do now is I leave the hood up. So my first course of action, every time I come and check my tractor, it's to go ahead and disconnect the batteries. And when I'm doing that, the hood already being up, it forces me to go ahead and do other maintenance on my tractor. What I'm saying is, because this right here is hard to get to, I noticed that it made it so I wouldn't lift my hood. So what I did was I made sure that my hood stays lifted. And another thing, it makes it so I only have to lift my hood, and I leave it up, and I only close it when I'm about to drive, and then I lift it. And I'm saying by doing that, it's not lift, close, lift, close, lift, close every time you do maintenance on your tractor. And I'm saying for me, and I want to let you know, once again, when I had the dead battery, it was because of one of my subscribers. I'm saying there is nothing original about what I do. I'm saying I picked up everything I know, and this is where I'm putting it. I'm saying I'm putting it to use, and I'm putting it out because if somebody watches my videos and they miss it on somebody else's video, I'm saying, I told you who I'm getting it from. If you want the information, you can go and get more from them. But some of my subscribers give me details, and I just try and share them with you as well. So what I'm saying is, I go ahead and check things like this, and I check my battery connections, and I check You know, this is the one thing that I probably should do more is take this off, but I don't. I'm saying because to me, it's one thing I noticed, it's hard to get to the dipstick. I feel it's hard to get to the dipstick and it's hard to put the dipstick back in. I don't check the oil as much as I probably should, but I'm saying I'm in my first 20 hours. Come on now, yeah. I would notice if I needed to be checking my oil, because if there was a real problem with my oil within the first 20 hours, I would be seeing it on the floor. I don't see it, and there's no way that I burn up that much oil. I check it often enough that I know that my oil is good. As my tractor gets older and more oil changes start to be done, then I will start to check my oil more often. But by that time, I will be more used to checking it. Maybe I should start working on that now. Maybe that's what I should do. So anyway, I do leave this up so that I can check, and that's what I do. So one of my subscribers, like I said, he told me about that, so that's why I'm telling you. All right, let's move right along to the next one. It comes to pins. On this side of the tractor right here, this area right here, I lost 4 pins when I was using a box blade. I was using a box blade. And this right here. And so when I went to the dealer, let me give you another shout out dealership. When I went to the dealership, these guys right here, located in Lebanon is the one I go to. They gave me the idea of I need to flip the pin upside down like that. Now see, by me not being a tractor owner and not knowing that, I didn't know that a pin should be flipped that way. I thought that you take it and you flip it the other way and drop the pin down in. It only made sense to me. But then this part right here holds it in place. And see, me as a tractor owner, a new tractor owner, I would have never have known that or thought that. And so many people expect you to know that kind of stuff. And I'm saying, if you didn't know, you're not the first one. And I want to say, if you don't know, or if I don't care. I'm saying since I changed it to that way, I haven't had a problem. That means the guys at this place right here, once again, I want to give them a shout out. They treated me right. They taught me, and I appreciate it. And that's why I'm giving them the credit where credit is due. All right, so here's another big one, yeah. Hey, the dents in my gutter. Oh my goodness. Look at the dents in my gutter. You see that? And I mean, this tractor got some power, so when you hit it, it don't feel like you're hitting nothing. This thing, oh, I gotta get a new place for it, like ASAP. And I gotta do more of these videos because I need these videos to pay for it. Look, y'all, I need your support. I'm saying this tractor, I love it. But this thing is gonna take down my house if I don't get a garage for it. So I gotta work because I'm watching these other guys look, yes, that's why I'm doing this. I need this tractor to work. All right, so this is another big one, yeah. I found every reason to go out and buy every attachment for this thing in the first 90 days. Literally, I bought this because of snow. It never snowed before I got Penny, and this year it just snowed like crazy. And I didn't need to buy this, but it was much easier than buying the bucket, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this thing. That thing was great. Once again, the people at this place gave me an excellent deal on that. What I'm saying is, I paid the same amount for that I paid for that. That's a good deal. Because it's much easier to use that. Let's move right along. I bought this attachment. I bought this attachment the day I bought it. Yes, it came with it. I mean, but it didn't. I bought this attachment. So I bought 7 attachments. I bought this attachment, which is the belly blade. So this bucket and stand that goes with it, that's an attachment. Then I bought this, the 2-point hitch attachment. And then I have the box blade outside. Now, I've also went and bought chains to go with it, which here's one of the chains right here. I'll get it there in a little bit. I got another chain. I went and bought this for it, which I will be talking about this soon. Several of my subscribers and the guys at Good Work Tractor, they told me to get that, and so that's what I did. So if anybody wants to know where I got that information, my subscribers and Good Works Tractor, I appreciate y'all because I went ahead and got it. Those are the type of things that I spent money on. And like I said, I bought a new battery charger, all things that I wouldn't have had before. Now, some of the tools that I went and bought, I've been having to use, and I'll get them together. Things like this. I didn't have these size wrenches before I got Penny. Now I do. I had to. That's the only way you can work on this thing. I mean, these bolts right here, you got to get these boys lined up and get them. I mean, I'm learning. The things that I want, number 6, the things that I still want a tiller, I still want forks, and I need an aerator. And let me be honest with y'all, what I need most of all is lessons on this thing. I still need plenty of lessons because I'm trying to redo my whole yard. So I still need a tiller, forks, and an aerator. So those are the big ticket items, except for the forks, I would say, which the forks are pretty expensive. I mean, the forks are gonna be the most expensive thing that I bought. I'm saying out of pocket, even this was cheaper than what the forks are gonna be. I bought the belly mower, the backhoe, and the bucket. I bought all of that in financing. That's how I managed to save money, I felt. I got everything that I thought I would need. I should have went ahead and threw the tiller in with financing. I say if you can do it and afford it, I say get every implement you can get in financing. That's what I would do. No, I'm joking. It's the same as cash. So it doesn't matter. If you can get it in, if you can get every tool in financing, it's the same as cash. The only difference is I had to have the cash right up front for this, and I'm not paying for it monthly. I mean, same as cash is same as cash. You're just paying for it monthly and it's no interest. It doesn't matter how you buy it, in my opinion. You get where I'm coming from? So no matter how you look at it, you're still paying for it, same as cash. That's why I got it. So anyway, let's move on to fuel consumption. All right, so when I bought it from these guys right here, they gave me a full tank. I appreciated that. I did my first 10 hours almost on that first tank. Then I put in another 5 gallons. I went and bought these cans right here. I like them. I said these cans. I bought this kind of can right here. I like them. I've put 2 of these in already. So now I'm on my 3rd tank and this is my fuel level. This is the one thing I would say I don't like about this. This is hard to read to me from the position that I sit in, but I understand. I'm learning how to read it. That's a half a tank. So right now I'm just below a half a tank. This is a quarter of a tank. This is empty. It just, like when you read other gauges, it always reads from this side is full to this side is empty, but this one reads from this side is full and around to empty. So that always kind of throws me a little bit. And I guess they do it this way because if you're on the backhoe, then it would be a different direction. So it doesn't matter really, is what I'm saying. That was another thing. Learning how to drive it has been fun. I didn't put that on here. Learning how to drive it is fun, but I'm gonna be honest, I hit the forward button a lot when I mean to hit the reverse button. I do that a lot, but I don't mind. I'm getting smoother with it, and pretty soon I'll be doing some smooth videos with it, hopefully. All right, so 3 tanks of gas. By the time I get to 20 and a half hours, and I got just less than a half a tank. Here come my kids on their way home from school. What's up, boys? How y'all doing? Look at my garage, the garage floor. What's up, Mage? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. So the garage floor stays muddy. The driveway stays muddy. I mean, if it wasn't for the snow, my driveway would be a muddy mess. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This thing is heavy and it picks up mud everywhere. Let me show y'all right quick. I'm gonna take y'all for a walk through my yard. Now this stuff right here, I dug that up because of how the water sits next to my house. And this is one reason why I got Penny, because of how the water sticks. I need to get all this. I mean, it just stays soggy right there, and that's too close to my house. So I will be re-leveling that, and I need your help on that. I'm also gonna be jumping off the subject a little bit because this is another area that I had a water line ran through my yard. And Penny has, with the box blade, I've been able to smooth this out so I can drive and park Penny underneath here, and I'm able to do that pretty well. So this is the only project that I've been able to finish with Penny and it come out looking somewhat good. This is the best I've been able to do. And I'm saying that was with the box blade. And now this right here is the remnants of what was left over with the box blade that I didn't know what to do with. Hey, forgive me, I know the wind, I'm sorry. Do you see how the grass is like worn down pretty good? I mean, this is from her weight. I'm gonna go up here and see if we can see it better from down here. And I try to take her this way every single time so that she doesn't put big heavy tire tracks in the middle of the yard. I gotta smooth and level all of this out and get the water out of it. And so I need some tips on how to clear this up for drainage, because I got pretty much a ground spring that comes up right here and it just keeps everything muddy, and I gotta figure out how to get the water directed. That's what my whole project is gonna be, getting it directed. So I haven't had any progress, or I don't know what I'm doing. So not only do I have to learn how to use the tractor, but I have to learn how to do every project. I don't know this stuff. I don't know how to put in a drainage system. I just want to get started as soon as possible. I don't even know how much it's going to cost me. So I got to do all this research. This is what I'm saying. This is what it's like in the first 20 hours. I feel like you come up with all the projects that you have. Hey, let me show you something I just found in the creek today. Check that out. Yeah, buddy, I found that in the creek, and I'm just the person to own that, I would say. So anyway, basically mud everywhere, even on Penny. She's clean because I just was driving her in the snow. And you see where the mud still is from when I was pulling the box blade and stuff like that. She stays pretty muddy, and I'm scared to pull her through the trails or anything because of how muddy she gets. I don't have a good parking place for her, so this is what my driveway looks like until I do. I thought I would be able to park her in my shed, but I can't fit her in my shed with all of the tools on her. So I would have to take everything off just to park her every single day, and that won't work. So space is a big issue. Especially, I mean, my wife is not happy. I'm saying, look, I'm taking up the whole garage, not half of the garage anymore, the whole garage. That don't make for happy wife, yeah. Hey, but Penny happy. Hey, my wife don't watch my videos. All right, so here we go. Changing out the implements is not as easy as everybody makes it seem. I'm saying you have to really account for time. You have to have a weekend to do projects. I'm saying if you want to own this, I'm the type of person who I'm like, I got 2 hours here. I got 2 hours there. I got a family. This makes it you feel like you could take on bigger projects than what you can in the amount of time that you have. I'm saying one time I had 2 hours and I thought I would go and try and dig out a rock in my yard. It took me 2 hours just to put the backhoe back on. Literally, it took me 2 hours to get the backhoe on the Penny. And that's what ended up killing my battery. So the whole weekend, I was not able to do anything. I'm saying I had a whole weekend. I used the 2 hours to get the backhoe hooked up because I got so frustrated hooking up the backhoe, I forgot to turn off the battery. So then the weekend that I thought that I would be able to spend digging, I spent it charging a battery. And that's how learning will be if you're a tractor owner like me. All right, so I already told you about the projects. I told you about changing things out, and I've taken up enough of your time. What I'm saying is, I don't plan on making short videos because I don't feel like anything about this tractor is gonna be short. I'm saying people are giving, I feel like a lot of times we're getting the good stuff. I'm saying this is good stuff. I love this tractor, but there are frustrations along the way, and I'm only 20 hours in, and I've been pretty frustrated. But I'm saying it's been worth it. It's been worth it. And I'm saying I watch YouTube videos when I can, just like I read directions when I can. But I also make YouTube videos, so it's hard to sit and watch somebody's videos all day when you're a doer. When you're a watcher, you can watch. When you're a doer, it's hard to watch because you're spending too much time doing. And I'm doing both, making videos, trying to do the projects, and watching the videos. That's a lot. And that's the reason why some people do videos and some people don't. And I guess what I'm saying is, I'm not a tractor guy. I'm just a guy with a tractor. That's why I told you about the tractor guys. Hey, go check them out. They special and they do a great job. And I just try to do the best I can to bring a little bit of what I've learned to y'all. But what I'm saying is, Penny has been great and I loved having her. And this has been the first 20 hours with her. And I done made y'all spend most of those 20 hours with me. And what I'm saying is, whenever y'all come by my channel to look at a tractor, this is how we gonna talk. I ain't nothing short-winded about me. Ain't nothing short-winded about Penny. We gonna go for some long rides and some long videos. I'm saying, we just gonna ride, baby. Just ride. Hey, no tools attached. Once I get them trails smooth, every morning I might just get up and take Penny for a ride right through the trails. That's what the whole plan is. I just don't know how to get them trails smooth enough yet. Hey, anyway, this your boy. Hey, we're gonna talk about this thing next. We're gonna talk about this next because some of my subscribers told me about it. Hey, it was made in Germany. That's where my oldest son was born. So we'll be talking about that in the next video. But I gotta go watch somebody else's video so I know what to tell you about it. Hey, this your boy, and I'm out. How do I seem to be able to do it, even with the camera on? What I'm saying is, I feel like I have so many coincidences, and this is a little one. You could pull them from anywhere, right? Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, I feel like I have so many of them that I love to just leave the camera running because it's like, what's gonna be the coincidence today? But I guess when you think like I think, anything could always be the coincidence, right? Look at that. I told you, it's deep. You can see through it today. I'm saying I try to always think positive thoughts and always be a positive person. I'm saying one day, I want everybody to see this and know this is the type of person I was. Or this is the type of person that I am. I mean, I don't care. I guess it all depends on when everybody sees this, don't it? Oh, look. We going to get that piece of trash. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I mean when I say I talk about coincidences. Now I got to see if it's a coincidence if I can get over there to it. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, baby. When you talk about picking up trash in the creek, hey, we ain't picking up no trash. That's a John Deere right there. You know that was meant for me to find, baby. That's what I mean. Ain't no such thing as a coincidence. Hey, let me go check on Penny. See how Penny doing today? I ain't looked at my girl today. Ground Force, that's me, baby. Changing the name of my YouTube channel. Ground Force. You talk about finding some trash. Boy, I wasn't out here to pick up trash. Ain't nothing trash about that. That's right. You coming with me. Hey, what I say? Ain't nothing original about me, baby. I pick up everything I know.